am under my pond shade right now. Everything's gone cuckoo bananas. I've had a litter of pups that I've been taking care of, and that has taken a lot of my time. Plus, the heat of the summer has really kind of taken me out, and my everything is struggling. Like, if you look behind me, green socks need to be changed. I mean, everything is just super wild, super nuts. So, I'm not going to pressure myself to do a lot because I'm not going to burn out. I don't want to burn out. I'm just going to look for some herbs, get my stock ready that I'm working on, and we're going to do baby steps. Baby steps, because that's really the only way to go right now. So, if you're feeling burnt out right now, if you're feeling just like this year or this summer has taken a lot on you, do not fret, because fall, autumn is coming, and seasons change, and new chapters come, and we can rewrite and redo all of it. So don't feel bad. Take baby steps and just do something new, something extra every single day. All right, let's look for these herbs. In looking at my fire ring that holds my herbs, I see that there is really hardly anything left. I've got some thyme, and this thing right here is actually devil's weed. I did not plant that, obviously. I want to get that out of here. I don't have a ton of herbs. So I'm going to collect some of this thyme. Right here we have oregano. I'm going to collect the oregano, and I'm going to go find some rosemary. But let's go ahead and let me get my clippers, which is honestly overkill right now, but it's all that I could find. So let's flap you up in here. And let me grab some thyme and some oregano. Okay, got these two guys. Guys, you would never guess that there are any herbs in here. Everything has kind of taken over, from the moonflower to the grapevines to just random plants that are growing all over the place. But I do have, hopefully, some rosemary, and it is looking pretty sad right now. All right, plant can't be here right now. I think that's the problem with some of the plants. When they're just kind of all over the place, they take over. And ooh, so sorry about that. They just don't allow anything else to kind of survive, let alone thrive. Ooh. So I guess I don't really have a huge amount, just this right here. Now I have dried rosemary at home that I grew and dehydrated, but fresh is just so delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and take this, add it to my little pile. Sorry for that shakiness. So I have some oregano, some thyme, and rosemary. Not a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just put them in my little joy apron here. And check this out, guys. Look at this beautiful, beautiful roselle flower. Is that not gorgeous? That is just beautiful. It reminds me of an ochre flower. They're just beautiful. Let's walk here through the jungle. All right, hopefully I don't get bit by anything. Let's see, what do we got? Okay. got some butterfly pea. So pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Make some tea later. That's the bunch over here. Let's walk around. It's a big spider web. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take some. See. Take some of the butterfly pea. Now, I'm always kind of careful when I come out here to harvest butterfly pea because there are lots. I hope you're seeing that. Oh! There are lots and lots of bugs. I got some here. Save them for later. Now I think I may have grabbed an accidental stink bug because I could smell it on me. So gross. Let's walk around. See, what do we got? Okay guys, I apologize for my audio. I'm gonna try to voice this over. We've got some spent Mexican sunflower. Let's come over here. Alright, so I've got some grapevines. I've got some Confederate jasmine that I need to tie back. I got some beautiful milkweed that's doing really well. Some pokeberries, which don't eat raw, but you can absolutely cook it down and make it into a wonderful jam. It's really neat. I really enjoy them. They're so pretty. The moonflower is taking over. I am sick of moonflowers. I mean, I have them all over the place. But honestly, I'm sick of them. Oh, look at this. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her. Or him. Yikes, it's a guy. Okay, let's see. Oh, some more Mexican sunflower. Those are really spent. Let me see if I could turn this around and show you guys a different view of this. You can see what's on it. So obviously the seasons are changing and dying down. And this little critter, which should not be here, is here. I'll ignore him for now. We've got a toppled over zinnia. You know what? So it's filled with bumblebees and carpenter bees, so it makes it difficult sometimes when it's this heat right now, because all the bugs are on them and they're doing their job pollinating. And these are not really ideal right now. They're kind of spent, but we're gonna harvest them in a minute as soon as those big old carpenter bees get out. So one of the things that always freaks me out when I'm harvesting a butterfly pea is that there is like a common green spider that hides within them, and they are the same color as the foliage, so you can't even see them. They're like neon green and super cool. Well, the roselle is doing pretty good. I went ahead and harvested some of the calluses last weekend. We can go ahead and get some more too right now. All right, I'm gonna have to bring out my clippers. Let's go ahead and lay this down to harvest some of the flowers. Alright, that's going to be a lot harder than I think. Way harder than I think. To try to hold the phone and try to get some of the calluses. See if I could do it with one hand. Okay, not bad. Uh-oh, no. See, it's so difficult. Oh no. Alright, I grabbed the whole thing. That stinks. But what a bummer. It's fine. It'll do. That is some aggressive pollination. That is some intense, very intense pollination. This little guy's going to town. Going to town on that flower. This is quite a sad array of plants on my green stalk. I do see some strawberries and the attempt of growing carrots. Oh boy. The rabbits will get a kick out of that. Put that in here. The ginger seems okay. Got some wormwood in here. I'll take some of this and use it for the goats. Wormwood is very good as an anti-parasitic. I don't use it all the time, but alright, so I don't know. I don't think this worked for me with carrots. Again, carrots are finicky anyway. The rabbits will like it. When you do container gardening, look at this. These little strawberries hopped over and came over here. Aren't they clever? Aren't they clever? That is so cool. Look at this, guys. Hopped into another bed. So neat. Check them out. How clever. Very cool. Well, there goes that. That was the nasturtiums. Well, they were beautiful while they were growing. But what I was going to say was that when you're doing container gardening, it's so important to keep it watered and well fed. They take in so much more nutrients, I've noticed. Oh, look what I got here. Some sort of parsley or something. Take that for my soup. Yeah, you really have to keep them going. This is literally the neglect of 2 months. Actually 2.5 months of not being able to come out here. It's sad, but sometimes life happens and we just have to keep on trucking whether we like it or not. I got some sweet basil here. I'll go ahead and take it. It smells delicious. Make some nice sweet basil tea in a little bit with those roselle calluses. Just got scared. by that spider there under the freaking basil. Trickster. All right, so we're gonna cut some moonflower that we have here on the trellis because she decided to take over the trellis, and usually I would not care at all, but we have our new roses planted. These are tangerine skies from Heirloom roses.com, and they're just, I want them to take the show, not the moonflower. I've got moonflower all over the place. So my daughter Anne-Marie is going to be helping us to get rid of all of the ones that are trying to climb over here. And I'm going to probably pull this out before the winter. Look at this mullein. I'm going to go ahead and harvest some while I have a chance. I'm doing pretty good, but especially now with cold and flu season coming in, harvest some. I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along with me today and picking the little bits of things that were left in the garden. Even though the seasons are changing and things are dying down, I really appreciated you guys coming along with me. And I thought of a perfect Bible verse to go along with the seasons. And it is Ecclesiastes 3. And it's verses 1 through 8. And it says, "There is a season, a time appointed for everything, and a time for every delight and event or purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search and a time to give up as lost, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear apart and a time to sew together, a time to keep silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace." There's much more that goes along with this chapter that's really amazing, and if you have a chance to search it, it's really awesome. It's Ecclesiastes 3, and I just feel that it's so important to not be burnt out, to just try to enjoy the little things that you have around you, the blessings, whether great or small. We really all just go with the seasons, and I encourage you guys to keep on trucking, don't give up, and a new season is coming, and we get to do it all over again. I hope you enjoyed everything, guys. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.